the men's and women's 100-meter finals.
Yeah.
I mean,
And
yeah.
And I feel like they did really, really live up to what they were pitted to be, especially the men's. But I feel like we should always, ladies first, kick it off with the woman.
I mean, I've said it for years. Women's sprint has been holding up the sprint game for years now. So like you said, they lived up to it. It was about time the men have caught up again, where you're like, okay, raw. Obviously with their little rivalries, but yeah, the women's 100-meter final. Yeah, who wants to kick off on that one?
I'll go. So obviously based on the episode me and Jacob done the other time, obviously we done predictions. And the person who I thought would get gold got gold.
Yep.
I think everyone had her to win gold though.
Yeah, literally, she was the favorite, man. Melissa was the favorite, and bro, well, I was saying it to Jacob, all leading up to it, bro. She doesn't win races by like, there's no photo finishes. It's not close. She's been smoking every race she's had this year, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? And then obviously Julian Alfred, who I had to come second, was in some form, and in the heats and the semis, she was literally walking the last 20. So that was the only person I was like, raw, like these lot, it's gonna be a dogfight sort of thing. And then obviously, yeah, we heard recently that she got injured before the race, but raced anyway, which I feel like affected her. Jacob's not trying to hear no excuses, but I feel like that did affect her because
I agree with you, Peace.
I feel like Melissa would have still won,
Yeah.
but I would have still somehow been close or got second, whatever it may be. That being said, the twin, Miss Clayton, bro, obviously Melissa won the gold, but for me, that's the performance of the race, bro. Because no one probably, maybe obviously people put her into maybe possibly medal, maybe like get a bronze or something. But to come second in the way she did, personal best, 10-7.
Yep.
Bro, hats off to her, bro. What a run. She's 21, I think, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? She's the youngest person to ever medal, they said, at a world champs in 100 meters.
Oh,
so
wow.
it's like, yeah, man, bro, like sky's the limit for her, bro. She's gonna be the new like face of Jamaica sprinting in terms of the women. Do you get what I'm saying? So yeah, man, she was the one that I was most like, wow, what a run sort of thing. But yeah, at least I got 2 of the 3 medaled. So I got Melissa, and obviously Julian Alfred didn't get
silver.
Didn't get silver, but she got bronze. And then obviously Clayton got silver. I had Sha'Carri to get bronze. Obviously she ended up coming like 5th, I think. But I just don't know with her, because she done the same thing she done the last time, where she's come through as a fastest loser. So she's nicked her way into the thing. But obviously last time she just had a worldie in the final.
Yeah.
And this time there was too many good sprinters. Like she wasn't going to get away with it, basically, innit? And then who else was in it? Obviously Shelly Ann last race. There wasn't really much expectation. Yeah, the GOAT, innit? The GOAT. There wasn't really many expectations.
Name my first car after her, man.
Yeah, who else? Talu, I felt was underwhelming because
not having it.
No. Let me tell you why though. I obviously don't expect her to. I'm not expecting her to medal, yeah. But she was very good in the Diamond League leading up to this, yeah. She won a lot of races, bro. And in her heats and semis, she was also very good.
Yeah.
And like, because it was like in the race, there was like 5 of them, I think it was, in like a group. And then there was 3 of them behind, which was Shelly, Talu, and Dina. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I was thinking, you've been showing me a lot, and then in the final, you didn't really show me much. But here's what it is. I didn't expect her to medal anyway. And then, yeah, Dina, man. Obviously, Jacob, for some reason, Jacob was on her before, but now he's saying he's happy with how she ran. In my opinion, if I'm being completely honest with you, not good enough.
No,
You
no, no,
can't-
no, no,
Bro,
no. Before
listen,
you continue,
go on, go on. You go
before
on.
you continue, you can't say not good enough because we actually said a couple of days ago that we
Yeah.
feel like if she gets to the final
Yeah,
and she runs to the best of her ability on the day, that's
Yeah.
all we can ask for because she got to the final.
yeah,
Yeah, fastest loser got into the final. Good race in the
Yeah.
semi-finals. Cool,
Yeah.
got in. You're then racing against the fastest. Her PB, if she runs her PB, she's close to last as well. You get what I mean?
What's Tina's PB?
Like
It's
10,
like
8, 9?
10-8, yeah, like
Yeah.
high 10-8s. But it's
Yeah.
like, for me, cool. I agree with everything you said because that's the conversation we had, innit? So I agree with everything you said. However, what did I say to you? Remember, I think I sent you a voice note. It might have not been in the episode, but I sent you a voice note and I said to you, we're gonna get to the final, and certain people are not gonna run under 11. And she was one of those people, bro.
Yeah,
If
but
she had
neither
run
did
at least
Kelly.
11-9, yeah, then I could say she ran her hardest.
Her
Do you know what I'm saying?
PB's 10.83. Doha
Yeah, but-
2019.
Bro,
But
give me an
exactly,
11-9, 11-9-5 or something.
No,
Don't-
10, 9, 5.
You mean 10.95?
I mean, sorry, 10-9-5. Yeah.
No, but you're saying 10, 9, 5, right? When look at it like this. Shelly didn't run no 10, 9.
Bro,
Tarlu didn't run
Shelly
10,
is
9.
nearly 40 years
Yeah,
old in
bro,
her last race. Shelly could have
Shelly
gone
and
there
Tarlu.
and ran 15 seconds. I still wouldn't have been mad.
Yeah. No,
I still wouldn't have been.
it's facts,
Shelly could do
bro.
whatever she wants. She could do whatever she wants. I'm gonna be honest. In that last race, she could do whatever she wants. The fact that she went to the final and came 6th, so technically she's top 6.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was slightly surprised she
it-
even made the final.
Bro, she got to the final easily. You get me? Like no fastest losers, nothing.
Yeah.
She qualified easily both rounds and got to the final and came 6th, bro. She shouldn't
The
be doing
reason-
that nearly 40.
Reasoning she qualified for the final so easy is because Shikari nearly dropped on her face in the semi-final.
Yeah, I know.
That is why though, because Shikari caught up, bro. This is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I heard that.
If Shikari Richardson had a good start she didn't have a good start at all in any of the rounds I saw her. If she had a good start, I feel like she's very much in these races because her top end
100%,
speed
but
is
obviously that's her
crazy.
thing. Her starts are always bad, isn't it? And I
Her
don't
and
get
her and
why
Noah Lyles,
Shikari's
they're like
starts are
this.
so bad.
They're similar. You're right, Joe. Her and Noah Lyles are very similar in terms
Yeah,
of
but
the way
I don't
they...
get why Shikari's starts are so bad because she is small.
Yeah.
Like she's not tall.
She should
So
get out the
be
blocks.
getting out like Shelly Ann, for example.
Yeah.
Remember how Shelly Ann used to get out, bro? She should be getting out like that. But for some reason, it's like it takes her a while to get going. Obviously, when she gets going, she's moving. But it's like, bro, them starts mean it's like Amy Hunt, bro. Amy Hunt's top end speed, even in the semis, yeah, and the heats, nearly got her into the final, bro.
Yeah,
But
no.
her start was so horrible that it was too much. It was too much ground for her to.
But
to cover.
that's a 200-meter running coming to 100 meters, and you can see that.
But
from-
that just goes to show how important the starts are. Like you have to at least be in and around it at the beginning. You can't keep starting. You're not Bolt, but you get what I'm saying. No one
Yeah.
is Bolt. You can't
Trust.
keep starting badly and then think that you're gonna have enough meters to cover or enough ground to cover to catch up.
No, of course.
That's what
Of
Noah
course.
Lyles basically made a living off in the 100.
Yeah,
but
because-
his end speed was so fast, he was nicking the races at the end. Do you get what I'm saying?
They always say in men's 100, 9.7 doesn't catch 9.7. So
Yeah.
when you allow someone that can run the same speed as you in a race to be a yard in front of you,
Yeah,
you
you're-
can't
you're-
catch
you're-
them up. It
Yeah.
doesn't matter after that.
Facts.
So I
Facts.
feel like that's Shikari's problem, but I almost felt like she did it on purpose because I saw last time. Do you know the semi-final? I was like, oh, she wants an outside lane, so she's just being.
Yeah,
no
yeah,
one's really recognizing her. She can run her own race out there. But the
Yeah.
problem was Sharika Jackson's right next to her, and Sharika's running quick.
Yeah. Sharika came fourth. That's another person. Sharika, that's the person I missed out on. Sharika, I thought was very impressive as well in her heats and semis. Another one like Alfred, she was walking the last 20, 30 meters of them races. And yeah, I felt like she could have maybe done a bit better, man. I felt like she could have definitely got a third, especially with Alfred obviously apparently being injured before the race. Like Sharika for me should be nicking that ahead of her. Do you get what I'm saying?
With some of them, like, I genuinely wasn't surprised with their placing because I don't feel like a lot of them have had good seasons or like their seasons have been quite stop-start. Like, going back to Shikari and Noah Lyles, their seasons kind of gone hand in hand.
Yeah.
like Noah only started to pick up pace like probably last month or 2 months
Yeah,
ago.
literally. Yeah.
And then Shikari again, like, whereas when you were saying that her semis, she kind of done the same thing as the previous one. Like this one, you can see she was actually quite frantic, waiting to see if she will make the final, in it. So it's like, it's the form runners have basically near enough deliver. Obviously, twins over delivered. Do you know what I mean? I'm sure isn't her sister the faster one beforehand?
Yes.
Tia's
Not anymore.
She's not, bro. She's
Not
not. They,
anymore.
no,
bro,
no,
they
I
run
think
the same. They literally run the same times, bro.
I think
No, I say
before
not
Tia
anymore
was
now.
injured, Tia was the higher ranked one.
Yeah, she was. 'Cause
Possibly, but this
she was.
year, Tina, the one that qualified, the one that came
Yeah.
second, she ran 10.81 and Tia ran 10.82. So they're
Yeah,
basically
okay.
running the same,
Yeah.
but she got disqualified in the Jamaican trials, I'm
Trials.
pretty sure. That's
Right.
why she didn't compete.
Who, Tia?
Bro, she might have nicked a third.
No, I think Tia's
No,
injured.
Tia was injured.
Tia's injured.
No,
She
but-
didn't do the
No.
Jamaican task because she's injured.
But remember,
you
they were
sure?
saying basically they said something about she was injured, but they said something about Shelley giving up her spot to one of the twins.
Okay. I read something about her not running or she was whatever, but like she was, because she was supposed to still get a spot on the team to run like relays and stuff like that.
Right.
But they didn't give her the spot. They gave it to someone else because they said it wouldn't be fair because, I don't know, for
Didn't
whatever
go trials.
reason
That's how they run it in athletics. So if you don't go trials, we're not giving you a spot. If your name
Yeah.
ain't Usain Bolt, sorry.
Yeah, trust.
Oh, but they're being silly because having Sharika, Shelley, and then the twins in a 4x1.
Yeah, but then but you got in the 4x1.
In a 4x1, that's what I'm trying to say to you. In a 4x1,
So,
like,
yeah,
that's
it's
a
true. Who's
no-brainer,
gonna
bro.
run that final one?
Shelley? Nah, actually, well, Shelley
'cause both
Shelley
twins-
anchors a lot.
Only
Shelley
one
anchors a
twin's
lot.
going right to the
Yeah.
4x1.
But
Yeah.
they'll just use the girl that runs 100-meter hurdles.
Yeah.
Which one?
The Nugent.
The one that didn't qualify for the final?
Yes, you don't start. She didn't qualify for the final because you hit the hurdle. So let's not let.
The way he even said it, bro, is like the one that didn't qualify for the final. I was like, raw.
Bro, in the hurdle, she slapped the hurdle. That's why she didn't qualify.
She absolutely crashed that hurdle, bro. And the commentators was making it seem like she just I don't know, she just eased off. He just decided to ease off.
But yeah, Joe, what were your thoughts on the women's 100?
Mate, I thought, obviously I hadn't spoke to you guys beforehand or even seen you lot's episode, but I just thought like Melissa, how's she been running this year? And then the semi-final itself, I was like, bro, it's going to be hard for anyone to beat her. Like, since she fully, I'd say, took 100 meters serious, bro, she just been immense this year. And yeah, that didn't surprise me, but the way she delivered, I was like, boy, fair enough. Because wasn't it a championship record as well?
Yes.
Like,
it was.
Championship record, bro.
Full fastest time of all time, bruv. Like, that's... And, like, her running technique looks so good as well. Everything, like, bro, it's scary. Let's just say it's scary hours. Obviously, you got the others, because I think she's, mid-20s.
Bro, she's
like
24, bro.
24?
She's 24.
And like you said, twins are 21. So, boy,
Yeah,
that could be the next
Bro,
American...
Julian Alfred's only 24 as well, you know?
Yeah, she
Yeah,
is.
Julian Alfred is young, bro.
that
Shakari's
could
only
be like-
25.
The next American-Jamaican rivalry.
These lot are gonna be beefing each other on the track for a while, bro.
So,
100%.
yeah, like, for me, the race kind of went to form the kind of old heads. They finished last. Like, not even on the age discrimination thing. Like, they were running good and stuff, but you get me? The young G's are just like, yo, this is really our time. And there's one girl that I follow on Twitter called Lil's Talks. She interviews like the athletes. She's from South London, but she's at the World Champs. And I watched her interview with Julian Alfred, and she basically was trying to... It was very nice how she encouraged her. They spoke about Julian's injury and stuff like that. Julian started crying small a little bit, and she was like, yo, like, you've achieved so much, you being injured, to even get here and you end up getting a medal, like, don't diminish what you've done. And Julian Alfred said the pressure of being Olympic champion has actually got to her this year in general. And I was
It
like,
would.
it was kind of refreshing to hear that aspect. So it was a
It
good.
would.
I'll send the interview to you guys. It was actually good to watch.
It would. It's just, my thing is, why I don't see, and it might sound harsh, but why I don't feel sorry for anyone in that particular instance is because when you're out on the track, no one cares.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? But so when the race finishes, I understand we should care, but because I'm thinking about the race in general, I'm like, no one cares.
But
Like, if you won gold, would you have come out and said you were injured?
I feel like you're saying that from the other sports that you watch, where even if you're injured, you can still use other body parts that can help you. Whereas sprint, if your legs, any part of your leg, that's done.
Done.
Yeah.
I know this, but I'm also sitting from the perspective of everyone's coming in with some form of issue. Do you get what I mean? If you can still put out a 10, what's she run? 10-8?
10-8.
10-8. If you can still put out a 10-8-4 and be hurt, you're better than everyone. You're better than the most of the world. In fact, you are better than 99% of the world.
Yeah.
Injured. So my thing is, don't disclose. In fact, you know what? Disclose the injury because you're not running the 200, so we needed to know. But I'm not going to sit here and say I feel sorry for you because of the pressures of the Olympic Championship and that sort of stuff. I just understand, like, she's gone through a lot this year. She's ran her race. She's got a bronze medal. Big her up. And St. Lucia going to celebrate you. We're still going to celebrate you. I'm just not on the sympathetic thing after the race is done.
I hear that. I hear that.
I don't feel like, I don't necessarily feel sorry for her, but I get it. And that's it. It's just like, I'm not high, not too low on it. I'm like, fair, you were
It's
injured.
unfortunate, but
That's what it is.
Yeah. Well,
But do you think next championship that anyone can like beat Melissa?
Realistically, if she carries on the way she is, she's 24, so she, me personally, these next like 3 years will be her prime. This is going to be her prime. So the next world champs is every 2 years, no? So the next, in 2 years she'll have another world champs. In 3 years she'll have the Olympics. That'll be her prime. Those two championships. Bro, unless someone comes out of the woodwork, I don't see no one, or unless the twins, or maybe a fit Julian Alfred, like miraculously, obviously, because they're all the same age. So if they progress at the same level, Melissa's just gonna keep winning, bro. One of the other ones is just gonna have to, you get me, the progression's gonna have to be a lot more than Melissa's, if that makes sense. But
I'm just looking now.
bro,
Julian's personal best is 10.72. So that's still a way off
Who's?
Julian's.
Yeah, bro. This is what I'm saying, bro. She ran 10.65 back to back earlier this season, bro. When I saw that, I was thinking,
bro.
the first one, you think maybe the wind, maybe it was just a good track, whatever. She ran it again. That's not luck. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then it's come to the final, 10.61. Like, bro, yeah,
But
bro.
do you know what though? Sometimes in athletics, as you guys know, sometimes the year that people have is just outrageous.
Unreal.
People have an outrageous year,
that's
and
the year she's been having.
And they never ever get back to this.
Dina had it.
Did you,
In 2019. Dina had it in 2019. Yeah, bro. That's when she ran all her PBs. She ran gold in 200, silver in 100. She hasn't reached anything near that ever again.
No, it's true. That was 6 years ago as well, yeah.
But
bro.
That's the
reality.
thing.
23 then.
Reality. She was 23. I'm telling you, these are the prime ages. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah, you might be right. Melissa might never do this again.
No, but that's the thing, though. I feel like she needs to take full advantage of what she's doing right now. I feel like Melissa's got her head is in the correct place in terms of
man.
what's going on. I don't see her, and I'm not to say knock on Dina or any other athletes. I feel like in their case, some of them have gone on, got their endorsements and forgotten about what got them to the position they're in now. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
And switched trainers and done all of this, and it's not worked.
Yeah.
Whereas I feel like Melissa's she seems like the person anyway, from outside looking in, that just wants to run. She just wants to be the best. She's already said that she can run 10.5. Like, she's already, like, when you're setting your goals out there,
you're
like, if I didn't hear other people doing this before, but she's saying it, and bro, I'm believing it.
Yeah, fat. Of course I am. She ran 10.61. I believe it.
Yeah, bro.
I believe it because but I always like see when I used to, but I ain't no sprinter, yeah. But when I used to sprint, you see when you're running with someone that's like the same pace as you, yeah, it makes you like go faster. When you have that person next to you, this is how I felt running.
Competitiveness.
And you see if Alfred was next to her, she would have dropped down under 10.6, in my opinion. But it's one of them ones where, because she's gone now, so it's like once you reach that far ahead, you're just racing yourself.
You're almost using the bolt concept then.
But sometimes for
Yeah,
a
I'm
lot of the
saying.
sprinters, when they have someone super quick right next to them, that's the tightening up aspect. I feel like
that can also happen as well.
Once Melissa saw the gap, she even cruised further. I feel like it helped her, if anything.
But that's how she's been running all season. Because
like,
she gets away from you and she just keeps going, bro.
She didn't feel no more wind at 60 meters, and she just went off, bruv. It's like she knew, all right, cool, I can run even my quickest time here at this rate from 60 on. I'm just looking now. Obviously she's joined. She's full fastest time, technically joint third. 10.54, obviously, Elaine Thompson Hera.
Yeah,
she's they never count. What's her name? The legal time.
Joyner. Jackie Joyce Joyner.
Flojo. You talk about Flojo.
Flojo. Yeah. What's
because
her
we know,
is it 10.49?
Because we know really and truly she was,
she was in the.
Well, I've watched Ben races, bro. She didn't even look like she was touching the ground. She looked like she was flying across the pitch. I mean,
well, yeah. Elaine Thompson Harris got 10.54. Shelly Young's got 10.60, and Flojo and Elaine Melissa 10.61. So.
Before we do move on from this, what happened to Elaine Thompson? The fall off the cliff was so drastic.
Do you know what? I feel like it was slightly the whole rivalry with Shelly. What was the
Sharika? She didn't like training with the same coach. I knew there was something going on. She didn't like training with a coach, so she then took herself away from the coach.
Her husband was her trainer.
Can train me.
Yeah. And Elaine, it's very weird because obviously that period she was injured, so we accepted it for that year. But I genuinely don't know what's going on.
Because she had a stretch, bro, when I say scary, I'm saying she was the fastest thing on legs.
Yeah, no, she was crazy, bro. Like, she was mad. But I'm sure she had bro, she tore her Achilles, bro. I'm pretty sure.
Did she?
Yeah, bro.
For the Olympics, she did, yeah.
I'm nearly 100% sure she tore her Achilles. I don't remember what year or when.
So it was last year, so she missed the Olympics due to touring her Achilles in June last year.
Okay. Well, to be fair, she was kind of on the way down anyway by last year, but
she's
I don't know.
Now,
but I remember she had the madness with her trainer and whatnot. But yeah, she just kind of, I don't know, man. She was like the fastest thing in the world. And then like after like, I don't know, maybe dominating for like a year or two, or a couple of years, let's say, she just like, I don't know, it's like she went kind of unheard of for a bit. And then when she came back, she just kind of wasn't the same.
She was running backwards, bro, when she came back.
Yeah, like it just, I don't know, bro. That's why Shelly Ann that's why she's the GOAT, bro. Like even in that little period where Elaine was, Elaine was the fastest, it didn't really faze her. Like she still remained at a certain standard, at her standard.
She'll still medal easily.
She's still medaling regardless. Even if there's a year or competition where someone is doing a madness, or maybe Shelly's not feeling as, I don't know, as good as she can be, she still medals regardless. Whereas it's like there's a lot of athletes that have that one mad year or two mad years, and then you don't really, and then that's it, they're done.
I think because Elaine's peak was super incredible. It just
insane.
It was insane. That 2-year stint was she was putting like the top 4 or 5 fastest times, just going ham, and like Shelly was running quick, but she didn't really have an answer.